Mary, open the door. It is me, Emma.
Emma, what are you doing here so early in the morning?
Good morning to you too. Can I come in?
Yes, come in. But why are you here? We did not make any plans today.
I know, but something came up and I need you to come with me.
Come with you? Where? Emma, I am still in my pajamas.
I can see that. Go get dressed quickly. We do not have much time.
Emma, what is going on? You're acting very strange right now.
I will explain everything in the car. Just trust me. Get dressed. Something exciting is waiting for you.
Exciting? What kind of exciting? Good exciting or scary exciting?
Good exciting. Very good exciting. Now, please go get dressed. I will wait here.
Okay, give me 5 minutes.
Make it 3.
Emma! Fine, 5 minutes, but hurry. Okay, I am dressed. I am in the car. Now, will you please tell me where we are going?
We are going to the podcast studio.
The podcast studio? Your podcast? Why am I coming to your podcast?
Because Jake and I want you to be part of today's episode.
What? Emma, no. I cannot be on a podcast. I am not prepared. I do not even know what to say.
That is exactly why I did not tell you before. If I told you yesterday, you would have been nervous all night and found 100 reasons not to come.
You are right. I would have. But Emma, what are we even talking about on this podcast?
Daily routines.
Daily routines? That is it?
Yes, Jake and I just want you to talk about your normal day. What you do in the morning, at work, in the evening, simple things.
My normal day is so boring, Emma. Nobody wants to hear about that.
Mary, that is the whole point. People who are learning English want to hear real, simple, everyday stories. Not big, fancy speeches, just normal life.
Really?
Really?
I am so nervous, Emma.
I know, but you can do this. I would not have asked you if I did not believe that.
Promise you will be right there the whole time?
I promise, right next to you the whole time.
Okay, fine. I will do it.
Yes, I knew you would say yes.
Only because you gave me no choice.
That is also a valid reason. We're almost there.
Emma, I have not even had my coffee yet.
There is coffee at the studio. Jake always makes coffee before we start.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
See? Everything is going to be fine.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I am Jake. Emma is on her way with a special guest. While we wait, let me tell you our topic for today. We are going to talk about daily routines. It is a very useful topic for English learners. They will be here any moment. Let us go. Welcome. Come in. Mary, it is so nice to finally meet you. Emma's told me a lot about you.
Thank you, Jake. It is nice to meet you too. I have to be honest, I'm a little nervous right now.
That is completely normal. We're just going to have a simple conversation. Nothing scary at all.
Okay, I will try my best.
That is all we need. So, Mary, today our topic is daily routines. Can you tell us about your typical weekday? Start from the morning.
Okay, so I wake up at 6 a.m. every weekday. I do not like waking up early, but my job starts early, so I have no choice.
I think a lot of people can relate to that. What is the first thing you do when you wake up?
First, I get out of bed, then I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth and wash my face. I always feel more awake after washing my face. It really helps.
Yes, washing your face is like a reset button for the brain. And then what?
Then I go to the kitchen and make a cup of coffee. I love coffee. I cannot start my day without it.
A coffee person. I completely understand. Do you do anything while the coffee is brewing?
Yes, I check my phone. I look at my messages and emails. Sometimes I look at social media for a few minutes. just to see what is happening in the world.
Very modern morning routine. And then you get dressed?
Yes, after coffee, I get dressed. I usually wear simple clothes for work, like pants and a shirt. I do not wear fancy clothes every day.
Practical and comfortable. And breakfast?
My breakfast is usually simple. Toast with butter and jam and my coffee. Sometimes I have fruit, too, if I have a little extra time.
That sounds like a perfect quick breakfast. And what time do you leave the house?
At 7 a.m., I leave my house to go to work. I take the bus.
The bus? How long is the ride?
About 30 minutes. I usually listen to music or a podcast on the bus. It makes the time go faster.
A podcast listener. I like that very much. And what time do you arrive at work?
I arrive at work at about 7:30 a.m. My work starts at 7:45 a.m., so I have a few minutes to settle in before the day begins.
That is a good habit. Arriving a little early makes you feel more prepared. What do you do when you first get to work?
I check my emails and start my tasks. I work in an office, so I work on my computer for many hours.
And lunchtime? What time do you have lunch?
At 12 p.m., noon. I usually bring my lunch from home, a sandwich or a salad. I eat with my coworkers. We talk and laugh. It's nice to have a break in the middle of the day.
Yes, a lunch break is not just about food. It's also about connecting with the people around you. And the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I continue to work. Sometimes I have meetings, and my workday finishes at 4:30 p.m.
4:30 p.m. That is a good time to finish. And then you go home?
Yes, I take the bus home again. I usually arrive home around 5 p.m.
And what is the first thing you do when you get home?
I like to relax for a bit. I sit on the sofa and maybe watch a little TV or read a book. I just need a few minutes to switch off from workload.
That transition from work to home is so important. And then dinner?
Around 6:30 p.m., I make dinner. I like to cook, so I try new recipes sometimes. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the day.
Cooking as a hobby. That is wonderful. And after dinner?
After dinner, I wash the dishes. Not my favorite part of the day.
I think everyone agrees with you on that one. In the evening?
In the evening, I like to spend time with my family. We watch a movie together or just talk. Sometimes I exercise a little, maybe go for a walk outside.
A walk in the evening is great for your body and your mind. And then before bed?
Before bed, I take a shower, and then I read a book for a little while. I usually go to bed around 10:30 p.m.
And how much sleep do you try to get?
About 7 or 8 hours. I really feel the difference when I don't get enough sleep. Everything feels harder the next day.
Absolutely. Sleep is everything. Mary, thank you so much. That was a wonderful description of your day. Very clear, very natural, and full of great English.
Thank you, Jake. That was not as scary as I thought it would be.
See, you were a natural. Okay, everyone, Mary's going to take a little break now, and Emma is going to join me. Stay with us.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I am a little late. Jake, how did it go?
It went brilliantly, Emma. Mary was wonderful, very natural, and very clear.
I knew she would be great. So, what did we learn from Mary's routine?
So much. She used so many common, everyday verbs. Wake up, get out of bed, brush teeth, make coffee, check phone, get dressed, eat breakfast, take the bus, arrive at work, have lunch, finish work, go home, make dinner, wash dishes, take a shower, read a book, and go to bed.
Those are all verbs that every English learner needs to know. And the great thing is they're not complicated at all. Simple, clear, and used every single day.
Exactly. And she also used time expressions very naturally. 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, noon, 4:30 in the afternoon, 5 in the evening, 6:30 in the evening, and 10:30 at night.
Time expressions are so important when you talk about your day. They help the listener understand the order of events clearly.
Yes, and I noticed something else. Mary said, I do not like waking up early, but my job starts early. That sentence tells us two things at once, what she feels and what she does anyway.
I understand that feeling completely. I also do not love early mornings.
Neither do I, but we all do it because we have to, and that is a very honest and natural way to talk about yourself in English.
Yes, and she also said, I always feel more awake after washing my face. Adding a small detail like that makes your English sound so much more natural and personal.
Absolutely. It's not just about saying what you do, it's about saying how it makes you feel. That is what real conversation sounds like.
And I loved when she said cooking is one of her favorite parts of the day. You could really hear the happiness when she said that.
Yes, that is the kind of detail that makes a routine feel alive. Not just a list of actions, but a real picture of someone's life.
Mary really did a wonderful job. I'm so proud of her.
She really did. Okay, so now let us compare Mary's routine with our own. How similar or different are we?
So, Jake, how does your morning compare to Mary's?
Well, like Mary, I also wake up early for work, but I wake up a little later than her, around 7 a.m., and I also do not always love it.
The alarm clock is really not our best friend, is it?
Definitely not, but I also get out of bed, brush my teeth, wash my face. Those actions are exactly the same as Mary's. And then, of course, coffee.
Coffee first, always.
Without coffee, my morning does not really begin, and I also check my phone while I drink my coffee. Messages, emails, sometimes the news. So my morning is very similar to Mary's so far. How about you, Emma?
Very similar for me, too. I wake up around 7 a.m. Coffee is absolutely a must. I check my phone, get dressed. I wear simple, comfortable clothes for work here at the studio.
Comfort is everything when you have a long day ahead. Do you eat breakfast at home?
Yes, I do. My breakfast is usually yogurt with fruit and granola. Sometimes toast, too. It depends on how much time I have.
That sounds very healthy. Mary eats toast, so that is a similarity there. My breakfast is usually toast and eggs, or cereal when I'm in a hurry.
Toast and eggs is such a good breakfast. Very filling.
Yes, it keeps me going until lunch. And how do you get to work, Emma? Mary takes the bus.
I drive to work. It's only about 15 minutes for me. A short and easy drive.
That is very convenient. I also drive to work. My office is a bit further, so it takes about 25 minutes, but I enjoy the drive. I listen to music or a podcast on the way.
Just like Mary on the bus. Different transport, same idea.
Exactly. And when you arrive at work, what do you do first?
Emails first, always. And then I make a small list of tasks for the day. It helps me stay organized and focused.
I do the same. A quick plan for the day makes everything feel more manageable. And then, like Mary, most of the morning is spent working on a computer.
Yes, writing, editing, planning for the podcast, a lot of it happens on a screen.
Technology has really changed the way all of us work.
And lunchtime? Mary eats at noon.
I usually have lunch around 1 p.m., a little later than Mary. I often bring leftovers from the night before, easy, and I already know it tastes good.
Leftovers are underrated. No effort, no thinking, just good food.
Exactly. And do you have many meetings in the afternoon?
Yes, I have meetings too. A lot of them happen online now, video calls. And my workday usually finishes around 4:30 p.m. or 5 p.m.
Mine finishes around 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. And after work, the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. It signals to my brain that the workday is over.
Oh, I do the same thing. Comfortable clothes the moment I get home. It makes such a difference.
And then dinner. Mary makes dinner around 6:30 p.m.
I also cook around that time. I enjoy cooking, but some evenings I am just too tired. So sometimes I order food, and I feel no guilt about that at all.
Absolutely no guilt. Ordering food is a perfectly valid life choice. And after dinner, the dishes.
Always the dishes. There is no escaping them.
None whatsoever. And then the evening. Mary spends time with her family.
I love that about her routine. Family time in the evening is so important. I also try to spend my evenings with the people I love. Or sometimes I just read or watch something I enjoy.
Yes, a quiet evening at home is a very good reward after a long day. And Mary also goes for a walk sometimes.
I try to do that too. Even a short walk of 20 or 30 minutes makes me feel so much better. Clearer head, better mood.
Walking is one of the most underrated forms of exercise. And before bed, a shower and some reading.
Yes, a shower before bed really helps me wind down. And reading a little before sleep is such a good habit.
I also sometimes listen to an audiobook before sleep, a lovely way to enjoy a story without looking at a screen.
Perfect when your eyes are already tired from the computer all day.
And what time do you go to bed, Emma?
Around 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is my goal. When I sleep less than that, everything the next day feels harder.
Sleep really does affect everything. Your mood, your energy, your focus, it all connects back to how well you slept the night before.
So Mary's routine is actually very similar to both of ours in so many ways.
It is, and that is because working adults all over the world share very similar routines. The small details are different, but the structure is the same. Wake up, get ready, go to work, come home, relax, sleep.
And somewhere in the middle, find the small moments that make your day feel good. Morning coffee, lunch with a colleague, a walk in the evening, reading before bed.
Those small moments are what make a routine feel like a life and not just a schedule. Okay, let us do a quick summary of everything we covered today. We heard Mary's daily routine, and it gave us so many wonderful examples of everyday English verbs. Wake up, get out of bed, brush teeth, make coffee, check phone, get dressed, eat breakfast, take the bus, have lunch, finish work, go home, make dinner, wash dishes, take a shower, read a book, and go to bed.
These are all verbs we use every single day. Simple, clear, and very practical for anyone learning English.
And we also heard great time expressions. 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, noon, 4:30 in the afternoon, 5 in the evening, 6:30 in the evening, and 10:30 at night.
Time expressions help you tell your story in the right order. They're small words, but they make a very big difference.
Now, everyone watching, we want you to think about your own daily routine. Can you describe your morning in English? What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? How do you get to work or school?
Start with just 2 or 3 sentences. For example, I wake up at 7. I drink coffee and check my phone. Then I get dressed and go to work. That is already a wonderful start.
The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Language is a habit, just like your daily routine.
I love that. Language is a habit. That is such a perfect way to think about it.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. Go to the comment section right now and tell us one thing you do every day as part of your routine. Just one sentence is enough.
For example, every morning I drink tea, or I always walk to school, or I read before I sleep. Anything at all. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
Also, a very special thank you to Mary for coming today and sharing her daily routine with all of us. And please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new episode. And give this video a like. It really helps more people find our podcast.
That is all for today's episode on daily routines. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and we will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Emma.
Bye, Jake.